So hello everyone, welcome to the new episode of Linux Commands. In this episode we are going to be completing the 9th week assignment, and here you can see the assignment Linux Commands review top 20 essential commands. So in this one we're going to be reviewing ls and ls-h, and in the last part it's like contrab, I guess. Yeah, it is like that. So you can see like contrab and a list of 20 essential commands. So let's go through them one by one. So let me move to my VirtualBox, VM, Linux. Here I write first ls. It will do what? It will list actually folders, files inside my inside my home. Here it's showing like documents, you can see music, and let's see like what's inside music, and here you can see it's empty. So ls, one more file, it is my new folder. There should be something in there. So if you run it, here you can see file 1.txt, file 2.txt, and that kind of files inside our my new folder. So that means our first one is actually complete, and with .l and not .-l we completed like another command which shows the user about the permissions. For example, the user can write, read, and execute. What about a group? They can just execute write on my this folders, and you can see it is different on my new folder. And that's it about the first step, I guess. Yeah, so the first step is complete. So let's move to the second one. It is cd command. It's like basically change the directory. Like it will let you move from one folder to another. For example, here I move to which folder? It is desktop, and if I click cd ... it will again go back to home folder. And let's use like pvd command. It is actually like for knowing in which folder you are. For example, I am right now in home Firuzbek, and let's change the directory to videos. We should make sure not making any typos there. For example, if it is lowercase, it will actually run error. And I use here and command pvd and change directory like that. So that means our third one is also complete. So the next one is touching. So touch command basically creates a file inside our folder, if we are inside the folder, inside our user if we are inside the user. So here we basically inside videos folder. So here we wrote touch football paliers.txt with some error, but it's not a problem. It's actually a problem when you try to access that file. You should not make any typos. Like you should write paliers.txt like that. So let's try to remove it like with rm command. So we should not make any typos here. Here I guess players.txt. As you can see, like I named it wrong. So it was paliers.txt. So that's why it will generate error. No such file or directory inside our folder. So the next one, like here, we're trying to run it, rm football. And if you ls it, our videos folder is empty. So the next one is cp command. It is actually from name copy. It will copy one file or one folder to another folder. So for example, here I move to users, and I want to copy some files from my new folder to videos folder. Let's try it. Here you can see my new folder. Oh no, it is different folder, my new folder. Here you can see like set.txt. Here I want to copy it. Let's do it. So I will copy set.txt. We should make sure like our path is correct. So to the videos, we gave wrong directory. It is actually cp my new folder slash and set.txt videos. It is like correct path in that way. So here you can see it will run without error, and as a proof you guys can see now, like let me quickly show it to you guys. Like, so if I ls videos folders, there's supposed to be set.txt, and here it is exactly in videos folder. So our sixth one step is also complete. So the seventh one is mv, which is different from cp file. It will move one folder to another, and also it can be used to rename a file. So I will be moving some file inside my set.txt to videos folder. So it is file4.txt. It should actually relocate the file to videos folder. So if I actually check it there, we cannot find file4.txt, and we should see it inside our videos folder. So yeah, exactly, it worked. Our command worked without an error. So the seventh step also complete. The next step is chmod command. Chmod, it's actually like for changing the user restrictions. I mean giving the user some permissions, and if you ls -l, you can see the user commands. So like here I'm trying to change the chmod 644 set.txt. If we can compare it to the previous one, as you can see, in the previous one it is rmdir. In my next one after 644, it is rmdir, which is change of the permission. So that one is also complete. So chown, it's changing the owner. From the name is obvious. I have a user which is namely Kitty. Here I will try to. Here you can see like my set.txt file4.txt is owned by Feruzbek, namely, and group also Feruzbek. Here I will try to change the owner to Kitty. It is actually like default user. I made it as a test. I do not basically use it, but I used it like as a test. So sudo chown kitty, the group also kitty, my file. Now it is set.txt. So yeah. So here we got some typo, so we should correct it, and it should work without an error. And we will check like the group and the user also, owner of the file, in the next part. So here we run it, and if we write ls-l once again, here you can see the group and the user is also kitty. So it's like basically like that. So our next step is running mkdir, which is changing, making a directory, like making a folder, like which you can keep like your files inside it. So I here created mkdir movies, which is folder, and we can actually remove it, I will show it here. Like you can see movies inside my videos folder. So we can rmdir by placing our name of the directory we want to remove also. And here you can see nothing there, like namely movies. So that's it with the rmdir, and we are running psaux. Psaux is actually used for checking the which process running, how many memory storage it's actually getting, and we can actually kill also like some processes, like if it is consuming like great amount of our computer memory, like by actually running kill command with PID. So here we got first, like let's try it. Here we got let's say it is 4. Let's try to kill the process 4. 400 4074. It doesn't exist, it says strange. Let's try to kill another process. It is actually kill, and PID is 12. And you can see operation not permitted, so we will use sudo kill 12. And it worked with success. So you guys don't mind like my like background noises, because I am like in the university, was not able to find quiet place. So the next command, it is top command. It is basically like psaux. It also displays like how many memory space some processes are taking, which one are running, like that. And that's it with the top command. Also we will now run another command, which is actually df, namely. So let me first close this one. So it is df. If I run df, it will basically show you like some disk usage of some memories. Like for example, you can see here IC blocks, used and available, like in different processes. So here you can see like dev CDA 3 is consuming about 56% of our memory. We can also run df du.h, which also shows like the memory usage of some folders. Now we will try to run this command with the folder name. Let's try to find how many memory space is taking videos, and it is with the command error. It's actually with error, it is actually showing nothing up there. So if we run it, it is 8K. It is taking 8K of our memory in our computer. So the next one is sudo. We actually performed some operations using the sudo command. It's actually used like when you don't have permission for some commands. For example, like kill, which actually kills the process, and or also change the user, or like name new user. It's like that. You will use it pretty often for some commands, because some commands are sensitive. So we are going to try adding new user, which is studybot. So we should give password. It is 126. So again, 126, and we don't need that part, full name, phone address. We don't need that. So with the su command, we will change it to studybot, and with again writing our password, we will access studybot user. Now we have another user which is studybot, and the next command is actually like changing the password when you forget. Let's try to change the password for studybot. Let's assume we forgot like the password of our user. Sudo password and the name of the user we want to change the password for. So it is, let's say it like studybot, and yeah, it is done, and password is updated successfully. So the next one is actually, our next command is, which one? It is contrap, I guess. Yeah. Cron tab, yeah, cron tab command. So if I open it to cron tab dash e, and I basically wrote there like command which is like supposed to run every minute in our file, so it will empty our trash every 1 minute. If I place there something, it will be empty within 1 minute. It is actually used like for automating tasks, like rather than you like changing it like on hand. You could just set it like you could just set some command and run it every day or like every month or like in particular day of the month or like that, or particular day of the week and things like that. It will make your work a little bit easier when it comes to commands. So let's try to see the work of our file. So how it works, let's see. So right now we will basically write the command there to see our update of our commands. So it was up there something else. I should copy that and run it inside my in my first terminal and try to add something to my trash and see if it empties it in 1 minute or so. So it is actually syslog command. So let's see if it works smoothly, and let me do it. Try it like creating file and removing its folder one by one. So rf, such a stupid mistake. rmrf it will be actually. So I deleted my folder, but it is actually not in my trash, because to do that I should actually put my folder to the empty to the trash, not delete it actually. So let's try something else. Again, I'm trying here like to create a file and delete it. Let's do that. Like, and I'm trying again to create a file and delete it quickly. It doesn't work basically because I should actually put some of my files to the trash, not delete it actually. Then I could see my command works. So let me select multiple files and move it to the trash. And let's go to trash folder. So here you can see the last command last time it worked was like 1454. So we should basically see our command run on 55 after 1 minute. It should be empty in 1 minute. Let's see. Let's wait 1 minute and we are done with our Linux commands, and we could just enjoy the show. So here you can see trash is empty in 1 minute. And that's it with our Linux commands, and hope you guys enjoyed this. Like the last episode was about the 20 most important commands on Linux. And see you guys next time. Bye bye.